Today we're taking a look at these NFL matches, which are happening on Monday, September 13th, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Baltimore Ravens vs Las Vegas Raiders. Baltimore averaged 29.3 points per game last season. They threw for 171.2 yards and rushed for 191.9 yards per game. The Ravens are deep on the defensive side of the ball with a unit that ranked 6th in the league against the pass last season. Quarterback Derek Carr will eventually have to throw the ball to someone not named Darren Waller. Unless Henry Ruggs breaks out in 2021, it could be a rough year offensively. Lamar Jackson completed 64.4% of his passes for 2,757 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. He also led the team with 1,005 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns, while Marquise Brown led the team with 769 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns. They may not skip a beat offensively either. That whole offense is primarily about putting the ball into Lamar Jackson's hands and giving him a chance to make plays. They have others on the roster, some on the practice squad, clearly capable of stepping in and causing problems within a heavy run scheme like that one. Baltimore also did a good job defensively, giving up 18.9 points per game. They will miss Peter's presence, but they have a lot of depth in the secondary and will be a very good unit again this year. Our first betting advice is to pick Baltimore Ravens, -4. Las Vegas averaged 27.1 points per game last season. They threw for 263.6 yards and rushed for 119.8 yards per game. Las Vegas allowed an average 125.8 rushing yards per game last year. So they are susceptible to being gashed on the ground with the right game plan. Derek Carr completed 67.3% of his passes for 4,103 yards, 27 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. Josh Jacobs led the team with 1,065 rushing yards and 12 touchdowns, while Darren Waller led the team with 1,196 receiving yards and 9 touchdowns. But the injury bug hasn't just impacted the Ravens' offense. It is impacting them defensively as well. Former All-Pro quarterback Marcus Peters is done for the season with a torn ACL, and Jimmy Smith just recently returned to practice after spraining his ankle. There aren't a ton of weapons outside for Raiders quarterback Derek Carr to throw the football to in this game, but the team has multiple versatile running backs and quite possibly the best pass-catching tight end in football, Darren Waller. Las Vegas was one of the worst defensive teams in the league last season, giving up 29.9 points per game. They used 5 of their 7 draft picks on defensive players and will be better this season. Our second betting advice is to pick over 50.5. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.